Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some more Holiday Cup battles featuring Alolan Graveler. This thing performed pretty amazing. We're going to be pairing it up with Vigoroth and Altaria, and again we have another shiny team, but the IVs on this thing are going to be absolutely amazing. Take a look at this. I mean, it's going to be better than the other one that I did have. I'll show you here in just a moment. So yeah, it's going to be working great. We're going to have that Volt Switch as well as the Rock Blast and Stone Edge. Stone Edge is going to be hitting hard and getting stab, as well as the Volt Switch for the quick move, gaining energy pretty fast. Alright, so make sure you do have notifications on because I'm going to be bringing you guys a pretty awesome showcase of something. I don't want to give it away, but it did perform pretty good. I lost some battles that I shouldn't have because it was just getting a feel for it, as well as testing out something else completely, not completely random, but it was a little odd. But man, it was pretty fun. That is going to be in the Master Premiere, so make sure you have your notifications on. So up against this Wigglytuff here, we're going to go ahead and shield up that Ice Beam and farm it down. We do have a bunch of energy ready to go. We're just going to hit this Stone Edge instantly onto this Shadow Aerodactyl and taking the win. That did a lot of damage. Because it is Shadow, Aerodactyl is not that tanky as it is already, so just did a ton of damage. Alright, into the next battle, we're met with a Lantern. We're going to be leading with Vigoroth the entire time here. And this isn't bad at all. We're going to go ahead and shield up this first Thunderbolt. And we're going to build up to a Bulldoze here to just kind of, build the illusion as if we're going for that. And we're just going to go ahead and hit a Body Slam. See if we can get a shield. And they're letting it go through. So at this point, we're just going to keep going with the Body Slam. There's no point of building up to Bulldoze at this point. Yeah, exactly, because they're more than likely going to shield it up. Getting to another Body Slam here. This will KO if they don't shield it up. Do they want to commit? They're letting it go. Fantastic. We're able to win this in with a lot of health as well, and even shields. So they're going to be bringing in Alolan Marowak. That's perfectly fine. We do have Altaria to handle that somewhat. Also, the Alolan Graveler can, but man, oh man, it is sure weak to ground because of the rock and electric typing, making it extra weak to those Bone Gloves from the Alolan Marowak, and I'm talking very weak. So they're going to be swapping. We have the Frostlass out here, and we're going to go ahead and let this go through. Yes, we did have energy, but that's perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and go in here with the rock type here. Alright, so we just need to make sure we take this thing out with the Graveler, and then the Altaria is going to be in the clear to go up against the Alolan Marowak, no problem, even if it doesn't have any shield. So we will be using the shield on our Graveler here, getting to another Rock Blast. This is fantastic. So even if they did swap, this will also be super effective. And we're going to go ahead and swap right into the Altaria here and just Dragon Breath down the Marowak and taking the win. Alrighty, let's keep it going here. Let's see what we're going to be met with the Vigoroth. This thing does do quite well up against quite a few things, but not really this so much. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our own Altaria, and they're going into their Frostlass. So this is absolutely horrible for us. So we're going to go ahead and shield this one up here because we can threaten it quite a bit and do a good amount of damage with that Dragon Breath, as well as this obviously is going to do quite a bit of damage. So they are going to be using a shield themselves. Instead of just going down, we could have went in there with the Alolan Graveler, but I feel like this is just a better play. Getting to another Sky Attack here. So we're getting 2 shields out of them. That's great. And what are we going to go ahead and go in here with? Because they are loaded up on energy, going to go ahead and go with the Vigoroth, and we're just going to let everything go through at this point. Kind of want them to use their energy on the Vigoroth. And this is great here. Since they are going to be using the remainder of their energy, we can go in here and hopefully farm down with the Graveler here. We still have a shield, but we are able to farm down. That's great. And they're going to be going in here with Altaria, and we're cleared to go with the Stone Edge. They have no more shields. Let's see how much this does. Oh, that's fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and just farm this thing down. Unfortunately, they're getting to a Sky Attack. This is not going to be very effective. We are rock and electric, so we can easily take that. But I do decide to just shield it up just because. Going for the Stone Edge here. I don't think this is... Can we do this? Oh, man. So you know what? I should have not shielded that Altaria at all. Dang. So, live and learn. Next time I will either farm a little bit more before I go for it or hold on to that shield because, rock and electric type, massive resistance to that flying. So, oopsies, into the next battle. We're met with a Mandibuzz here, so they're going to be going for the foul play. The counters are doing neutral damage, but Mandibuzz is so tanky that it's just really not adding up. It's going to eventually start adding up, but it's going to spam us with charge moves before anything does happen here. So we got them down to the half, but they are also going to be hitting us with a charge move here too as well, and bringing us down into the red. I didn't want to shield it up because we're going to be able to go in here with the Graveler, of course, and do some hard-hitting damage. and they're letting this body slam go through. They did use one shielding. We still do have one ourselves, and we're going to go ahead and let this charge move go through with the Graveler here. It is going to be a foul play, doing nice neutral damage. We're going to be getting one wild charge in there. Very nice. In comes the Diggersby. So this, we don't really like that because everything we're going to throw at it is not very effective because of the ground typing. Now this one specifically, I do believe does have quick attack for some reason. I don't know what the strategy behind that. But it does have quick attack, and we're going to be up against the Skarmory at this time, and we have 2 shields left, so this is pretty good. We just need to kind of look out for a potential Brave Bird, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is going to be a Sky attack, and our Dragon Breaths are going to be resisted as well as this charge move here, but it is starting to add up, and we do have the Graveler in the back to potentially handle this. Going to make a swap and go for that Stone Edge instantly, and this will take out the Skarmory, no problem. In comes the Diggersby, and now this is not necessarily a big problem because at this point we're just getting in bonus damage because the Altaria is going to be able to come in here and destroy it unless it does have Hyper Beam. That'd be the craziest thing, having quick attack and Hyper Beam on the Diggersby, and we've seen that it does have Fire Punch, so they're going to be hitting us with another one here. Maybe they only have one, maybe like one charge move. Maybe they're just holding on to their energy. That would make sense that they don't want to use it up here. And in comes the Altaria, and we take it out. So potentially could have done a little bit better with the Mudshot quick move. And we're into the next battle here with the Skarmory. So we've seen this in the last video. This is not a horrible matchup whatsoever. Pretty comfortable here. And I'm usually letting those charge moves go through. So building up to almost 2 body slams. And this is going to be not very effective. But the counters and the body slams are adding up quite nicely here. And putting on pressure to the Skarmory. So we don't really want to have that thing around with the Altaria, but we also do have the Graveler that can handle it. But at this point, we might as well just go all in and not shield anything up here. If they let this go through, it will take them out, but they're going to be shielding it up. Actually, you know, I don't think it would have quite taken them out, but we are getting a shield, and they're swapping, which is fantastic. We're going to be getting a little bit of energy and getting out of there because, well, the Vigoroth's counter is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Graveler, and it doesn't really withstand super effective damage too well. So this is great. The counters are resisted, the body slams are neutral, but they are really starting to pile up here, bringing us into the red, and we're going to go straight for the Sky attack. And they're going to be letting it go through, holding on to that last shield, and we still have 2 ourselves here, kind of preserving those for the Graveler that we do have back here, and they're going to be going in with the Skarmory, releasing that energy and revealing their last Pokemon, which is going to be a Cradily. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Blast here. So it's going to be doing neutral damage, and we want to hit that Stone Edge after this. We're going to absolutely shield this up because that Grass Knot will be doing a ton of damage to us. We did go for Stone Edge here, and getting through, doing a lot of damage. We still have 1 shield ourselves, so at this point we just can go for a Rock Blast, and that's going to be able to finish off that Cradily. Building up a little bit of extra energy so we can hit it for the next Pokemon. Here we go. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'm going to be bringing you that level 51 in the Premier Master. It's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.